Greetings. It's Patrick from Have Cheetah Will View. It's Thursday night, and me and the Cheetah, we just got done watching a fun movie. Uh, we went downstairs, fired up some popcorn, and we watched Triggered from Wild Eye. Uh, Triggered is, depending on who you read or believe, is either a 2019 release, which I think it was for Wild Eye, but the movie itself was made back in 2017. It was written and directed by Chris Moore, and it stars Meredith Mohler, who plays Callie, Jess Dalton, who plays Ian, and a very well-known horror legend, Amanda Wyss, uh, is playing Principal Gloria Fielding. Now you may remember Amanda from her role on Nightmare on Elm Street. Um, this will be my second movie that I've actually reviewed that she's been in it. I also reviewed Hunter's Moon, which I will show down in my description box down below so you can read that review. Um, and it's really interesting her role, which I'll talk about a little bit. So Triggered opens up with two girls at a house and they're babysitting while they're supposed to be doing their algebra homework. Uh, they're all the little girl that they're babysitting gets scared. She comes upstairs and she says that she's scared. So one of the girls goes upstairs and tucks her into bed, and of course the little girl mentions that there's a long haired older woman in the closet. Well, the girl goes. One of the main babysitter goes to the closet, see there's nothing in there, calms down the little girl, and then she heads downstairs to her friend and to finish homework. But unfortunately for her, her friend has been killed. And soon afterwards, she joins her. And the little girl, all she sees is just blood underneath her doorway. So flash forward to present day. And we meet Callie, played by Meredith Mohler, and she is a extremely how can I say this? She is about as far left as you can get. I don't think you can get any further left than this girl. She is a social justice warrior for anything and everything, but sort of as long as it benefits her. Her partner in crime is her gay friend Ian, and he basically he goes along with her. He's more like a sidekick, and Callie is all over the place. She is against anything and everything. Um, you name it, she's against it, and all in the name of social justice. Um, that includes ratting on her friends, and or not her friends, but on her classmates. That includes blackmailing the principal, because the principal is having a morning nip, and Callie catches her. So she attempts to blackmail her to get another student in trouble. Basically, this girl's just a whole ball of weird. Unfortunately, this leads into a clash with some of her classmates, and ends up in detention. While they're in detention, unfortunately, the incident happens in the bathroom, and it starts Callie and Ian on a um, really twisty, winding road. They fake being attacked by a old legendary serial killer just to get accepted and some notoriety. But unfortunately, that wakens somebody up from a slumber, and they don't like having their name being spread around falsely. So now Ian and Kelly have something really to worry about. That's all I'm going to have to be able to let you hear, because otherwise I'll ruin the plot, and I don't want to do that. So, what did me and the Cheetah think about Triggered? Uh, I loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Like I told Hobbs, I thought this movie was everything that Scream should have been. this could have been this is a funny movie from top to bottom. Um, there's not a mean moment in it. Yes, there's some deaths and there's a little bit of gore, and it's a very funny movie. It's a very funny movie. Um, but it is lighthearted all the way through. Even in the bad scenes, the gore scenes or death scenes, you just know this is a funny movie. It's making fun of a lot of things. It's not doesn't take itself seriously at all. Um, like I said, this is what Scream should have been. Absolutely, just a delightful love letter to slasher movies, to um, a railing against political correctness. Um, this movie was written and directed by Chris Moore. I listened to his commentary. First of all, hats off to the young man. He is a fine director and a fine writer, and kudos to him for doing his commentary. Um, you could definitely see and hear that he's worked very, very hard to overcome. You could tell he was a stutterer at one time, and you could tell that he worked very, very hard at it, and he was able to explain his movie perfectly. And one thing I agree with Chris about more, a lot actually, is that when he created the part for Amanda Wyss, um, he mentions that he mentions what he hates is when a horror legend will come down to a set and do like 2 or 3 hours, have one scene, and then and that's it. They get one scene, not very much dialogue, and then they're used to sell the cover. They're used to sell the movie. Uh, their names are on the cover, or their pictures on the cover, and they have like one scene. So he did not want to do that. So he actually combined two different roles. Amanda's original role, along with another role that he was going to cast, but he decided to mash them together, and I like that mosh. I sort of like that. Mosh them together and created a bigger part for Amanda, and so she's on this movie quite a bit. This is really a well thought out part for her, and she can do comedy. Amanda is very funny in this. She more than holds her own. Uh, the star of the movie definitely is Meredith Mohler, though. I have to agree with Hobbs about that. She just steals this movie. She is absolutely a hoot. I mean, you just even if you're a left winger and you believe all the social justice, you still want to go out there and just strangle this girl because she is so far left of that. Um, just a delightful movie. Um, I liked it a lot. This is on Wild Eye Releasing. I want to thank Vincent and Becky from the Horror Spice, um, my co-host on the Midnight Hour. They're the ones that sent me this movie to have. They actually bought this movie for me and they sent it to me and I reviewed it. And I absolutely adore it. I highly recommend it. Me and the Cheetah do. We give it a thumbs up and a paw up. And this will probably make my top 20 at the end of the year. This was a very cute movie, very funny, and I really enjoyed it. All right, well, that's it for this. If you like what you heard, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell. Uh, Go down and hit the thumb button, the like button. That helps the channel. Another way you can do that is leave a comment down below. I may be a couple days late, but I will come by and comment back. I always do. I appreciate you guys watching this, and we will see you on, I will see you on the 6th of June, but Pops, the Horror Spice, and Miss Boomstick will see you Sunday, May 30th, for the Midnight Hour with guest Jack Andrew Cook. All right, that's it for us. On behalf of me and the Cheetah, peace.